Hello, Dr. Perkins. This is my video 2 and this is Lindsey McIntyre for my appendicular muscles for my cat. So looking at the clavodeltoid originates on the clavicle and it inserts on the ulna. Clavodeltoid extends the forelimb down. The acromiodeltoid right here acromiodeltoid originates on the acromion process of the scapula and inserts on the proximal end of the humerus. Right here is the spinodeltoid, and the spinodeltoid originates on the scapula and inserts on the proximal humerus. Both acromiodeltoid and spinodeltoid flex the arm and rotate it laterally outwards. I'm going to look at the biceps brachii. Right here is our biceps brachii muscle. Biceps brachii muscle originates on the scapula and inserts on the radial tuberosity. And the biceps brachii muscle flexes the arm. Looking at our brachialis, this is the brachialis. The brachialis originates on the lateral side of the humerus and it inserts on the proximal end of the ulna, and this flexes the arm also. Here's our triceps brachii. Where are they? Here we go. Triceps brachii, our long head, which is back here, and the lateral head, which is right here. Might help to turn it over. There we go, much better. Triceps brachii, long head and lateral head. And the triceps brachii originate on the lateral border of the scapula and insert on the olecranon process of the ulna. The triceps brachii long head originates on the lateral border of the scapula and inserts on the olecranon process of the ulna. And the triceps lateral head originates on the deltoid ridge of the humerus and inserts on the olecranon process of the ulna. And the triceps brachii extend the arm. Now we're going to look at some of the other limbs. Over here is the brachioradialis, and the brachioradialis originates on the dorsal border of the humerus and inserts on the distal end of the radius. So this is the brachioradialis. And the brachioradialis supinates the paw. We also have our other extensors, such as the extensor carpi radialis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis, and some other extensors. And our only flexor we have is the flexor carpi ulnaris, which is hanging out over here. The flexor carpi ulnaris. So we have our extensors, and we have our only flexor right here on the forearm. Now we're going to look at the hind limb, superficial muscles. Okay. So, right here, we have our sartorius, which originates on the ilium and inserts on the tibia. And over here is the gracilis, and the gracilis originates on the ischium and pubic symphysis and inserts on the medial surface of the tibia. So our sartorius and our gracilis. Looking at the deep muscles, we have right here we have our vastus lateralis. Vastus lateralis originates on the entire length of the femur and inserts on the patella. Right here is our rectus femoris muscle, and our rectus femoris muscle originates on the femur and inserts on the patella. The vastus lateralis and the rectus femoris extend the knee, or extend the leg, I'm sorry. Vastus lateralis extends the leg, and the rectus femoris extends the knee. So our lateralis femoris. Right here is our vastus medialis, and our vastus medialis originates on the shaft of the femur, and it inserts on the patella. So we have vastus medialis, or rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, rectus femoris, vastus medialis. And our vastus medialis also extends the hind limb. Over here, we have our adductor longus, and the adductor longus originates on the pubis and ischium and inserts on the proximal surface of the femur. So it's our adductor longus. Over here, our two muscles are adductor femoris. It originates on the pubis and the ischium and inserts on the femur. So our adductor longus and adductor femoris. And our adductor longus and our adductor femoris both adduct the thigh. Funny. Over here is our semimembranosus. Our semimembranosus originates on the ischium, and it inserts on the medial epicondyle of the femur, and it extends the thigh. Semitendinosus over here, semitendinosus originates, semitendinosus originates on the ischial tuberosity and inserts on the medial side of the tibia. So here's our semimembranosus and our semitendinosus. And our semitendinosus flexes the leg. Now we're going to look at the posterolateral thigh. So, over here, let's see where we are. We have our gluteus medius. Gluteus medius is this muscle right here, and it originates on the ilium, and it inserts on the greater trochanter of the femur. Right here is the kind of cut off tensor fasciae latae, and it originates on the iliac crest and inserts on the IT band. So, right there. And our gluteus maximus, right here, originates on the ilium and inserts on the femur. And the gluteus maximus, gluteus medius, and tensor fasciae latae all work together to abduct the thigh. So, it's AB, abduct. Right here is our, I said that wrong. This is our caudofemoralis. This is our gluteus maximus. This is our gluteus medius. So just to clarify, caudofemoralis, gluteus maximus, gluteus medius. So our caudofemoralis originates on the caudal vertebrae and inserts on the patella. Right here is our biceps femoris. Our biceps femoris originates on the ischial tuberosity and inserts on the tibia. Right here, underneath. We have our semimembranosus. Once again, looking at the semimembranosus and our semitendinosus. So I already went over the origins insertions, so these are the two right here. And right here we have, which kind of fell off, was our, hold on, was our gastrocnemius muscle, which is a very important muscle. Right here. Kind of sad looking. Here's our gastrocnemius. And the gastrocnemius originates on the medial fascia of the patella and the distal end of the femur and inserts on the calcaneal tendon and the calcaneus. And our gastrocnemius helps us extend the hind limb right here. Right here is the soleus, and the soleus originates on the fibula, and it inserts on the calcaneus, and the soleus functions to extend the paw as well. Extend it. Right here is the calcaneal tendon, right here, the calcaneal tendon. Here is the tibialis anterior. Tibialis anterior, and the tibialis anterior originates on the proximal end of the tibia and the fibula, and it inserts on the first metatarsal. So the tibialis anterior. Right here is the extensor digitoris longus. And the extensor digitoris longus originates on the lateral epicondyle of the tibia, and it inserts on the middle and distal phalanges. So tibialis anterior, extensor digitoris longus. And right here is the fibularis muscles. And the fibularis muscle, they originate on the surface of the fibula and insert on the metatarsals of the foot. And 2/3 of these muscles help flex the foot. So again, we have our tibialis anterior, our extensor digitoris longus, fibularis muscles, our calcaneal tendon, our soleus, and our sad little gastrocnemius that got chopped off. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video.